Corrosion of metals. The degradation of a metal by the action of air, moisture or acids is called corrosion. When an iron object corrodes, a red-brown layer is formed on the metal surface. This is called rust. Copper objects also lose their shine when exposed to damp air for a long time. Copper reacts slowly with the carbon dioxide and water from the air to form a green coating. This coat is actually a mixture of copper carbonate and copper hydroxide. Therefore, it is basic in nature. When such corroded copper vessels are rubbed with substances like tamarind or lime, the acid present in them dissolves the green-colored basic copper carbonate. This makes the copper vessel regain its shine. When silver articles are exposed to air, they lose their shine and become black. This is because silver reacts with the compounds of sulfur such as hydrogen sulfide and forms a black coat of silver sulfide. Aluminium metal begins to corrode quickly when it comes in contact with moist air. It reacts with the moist air to form a layer of aluminium oxide on the aluminium. This layer of aluminium oxide actually forms a barrier and protects the aluminium object from further oxidation. If this layer is made thicker, then the aluminium object can be protected from corrosion even more effectively. This is done by a process called anodizing, which we have discussed earlier. Let us now discuss the methods to prevent corrosion. Prevention of corrosion. Corrosion can be prevented if the contact between the metal surface and oxygen or moisture is cut off. The most common method of preventing corrosion is to coat the metal surface with paint, varnish, grease or oil. Corrosion of metals can also be prevented by using methods of coating a corrosive metal with a non-corrosive metal. Let us discuss some of these methods. Rusting of iron can be prevented by coating the surface of iron or steel by zinc because zinc does not corrode on exposure to damp air. This process is called galvanization. For example, iron nails, pins and iron pipes are galvanized to prevent them from rusting. Tinning is another method used to prevent corrosion. Cooking vessels made of copper or brass often develop a greenish coating over them due to corrosion. This layer is poisonous. If copper or brass vessels are coated with a layer of tin, the vessels can be protected from corroding. Metals like copper and aluminium can be coated with a thin, strong film of oxide on them by the process of electrolysis. This oxide film protects the metal surface from further oxidation. Anodizing is one such technique used for this purpose. We are familiar with gold-plated jewelry and silver-plated articles. This is done by a process called electroplating, where a metal surface is plated by another metal by the process of electrolysis. Iron or steel articles can also be electroplated by chromium or nickel to protect them from corrosion. Alloying is another method that is used to prevent corrosion. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or a metal and a non-metal. Stainless steel is an alloy of iron with nickel, chromium and carbon. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc, and bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. If in an alloy one of the metals is mercury, then the alloy is called an amalgam. For example, a solution of sodium metal in mercury metal is called sodium amalgam. What are the alloys of gold? Gold is alloyed with small amounts of silver or copper to make it hard and suitable for making intricate designs. Pure gold is said to be 24 carats. It is soft and hence not suitable to make jewelry. Generally in India, gold ornaments are made using 22 karat gold, which contains 22 parts of gold and 2 parts of copper or silver.